What you do should not become who you are. A year later, I resigned from my job as an engineer. A year later, I make my first million. The following year, I make my first million a month. I'm one of the top earners in Africa within the industry. So word is going around, hey, look at this now.
Yes,
You know what I
yes.
mean? And what that does is it then becomes to form my identity. So network marketing was no longer what I did, it became who I was. And so I never started to see myself outside. So any possibilities of greatness was confined purely about this industry.
Wow.
And so it becomes a big problem as you grow, that you must be careful. What you do should not become who you are.
Yeah.
Because then you'll always be limited to that. And so I'm a believer. So if I believe God wants to take you to a new dimension, you'll always be constricted, because
Yes.
you're like, okay, but there's nothing else I want to do. It must always be network marketing. It must always be this. It must always be that. And so for me, my wins began to define me rather than, and that was my biggest
Yes.
reason.